Did you know that the universe was created with one word? Did you? You didn't? All right. Look. Ah, the word was yo. That's it. Yo, what up, homie? Yo, what up, bro? Yo, B. Yo, son. What you saying? Yeah, the word yo. And we gonna come from Mali. This whole little series right here. This just the beginning, cause everything has a beginning. But we gonna come from Mali. And I wanted to start from Mali because of the word yo, the creative spirit. You know, and I want to start from there. And then we can go from different countries spread out through Africa from the rest of this series. But I did want to start here, and I can start with the cosmic egg, right? How the universe is shaped like an egg, and I can get into Amma and talk about that. But no, we're gonna talk about Amma because we're gonna leave Amma for another part. But right now we're gonna talk about Yo. Yo, the creative spirit. The creative spirit Yo begets three beings named Faro, Pemba, and Tiliko. Pharaoh, the first of the three, is the master of the word. He creates seven heavens, corresponding to the seven parts of the earth, which he fertilizes with life giving rain. It's cool. Tiliko, the spirit of the air, gives life to creatures and conceives aquatic twins, ancestors of the fishermen, the first men. After whirling in space for 7 years, Pemba creates the earth with its mountains and valleys. Mixing dust with his saliva, Pemba creates a woman, Musokoroni, and after breathing into her a soul and a double, he makes her his wife. The animals and plants are the products of this marriage. Now, it's a nice little beginning. We got some details there. Yo, the creative spirit, had three children or begat three things: Pemba, Pharaoh, Tiliko. And then we got the word. Then we got the spirit of the air, which gives life, right? And then we have the earth, or the foundation of things. There's three, just like something else, right? We'll get into that, how everything just ties. And that's why I wanted to do African cosmology, because everything ties together. There's one creator. Hear me out. There's one creator, right? One story, right? Different directors. You can take that how you want, man. But it's just from my point. One creator, one story, different directors. Not all directors gonna tell the same story the same way. Then that's just, yeah. I shouldn't even have to reveal that to you, because now I feel bad for doing that. You're supposed to figure it out yourself. But anyway, on to the other half of this. You know, men are immortal, becoming 7-year-old children again each time they reach the age of 59. They live unclothed, have no physiological needs, and neither speak nor work. Insane with jealousy, Musakoroni attacks directly at the root of the evil. Roaming the land, she mutilates the sexual organs of both men and women, instituting the obligation of circumcision and excision. From then on, misfortunes, sickness, and death befall humanity. The golden age is over. Untamable, dirtying the earth with her impure touch, Musakoroni redeems herself before dying by teaching man to keep him from hunger, the techniques of agriculture. It's a cool little story. Now, I want someone who who's well versed in things, right? Who understands deepness and folk tales and stories and myths and what we're supposed to learn from this. Okay, I get it, I understand it, but if you understand it, I want you to go into the comments, right? And let me know what you think it is, what all this means. You can go back, rewind it, listen to it over and over. But give me your take on these things, right? What do you feel? What do you get out of all this? Like all of it. Cause Musa Coroni attacks directly at the root of the evil, right? That says something. What is the root of all the evil? Or is it the sexual organs? I don't know, man. See, I'm going to that. Let's not do that. But let's go on to the next part because everyone has a story, minus Taliko, which I haven't found. I'm pretty sure if I look hard enough, I can find something about Taliko. But anyway, we're gonna go in alphabetical order too. So let's get to Pharaoh and his story. Cause they like again, that was from Yo, the creative spirit perspective. Now let's get his perspective from Pharaoh. All right. From Mali again. We stand in Mali. I'm not gonna tell you the peoples, the cultures. I want you to tell me who the culture of these people are. Who told this story? Like put that in the comments too. You know. All right. And this is Pharaoh's story. Pharaoh and the albino twins. Dia and Gla, the forces of creation, arose, and two creators emerged. Pharaoh, who formed the sky, and Pemba, who formed the earth. See, again, even in the other story, Pemba forms the earth. Pharaoh, which was the word, creator of the heavens and the seventh earth, formed the sky. Pharaoh is a female divinity with a male twin, Coney, who lives in her shadow, owing all that he is to his wife. Pharaoh, considered the ultimate wife and mother. God made the pond where Pharaoh lived overflow, and a great flood was the result. Pharaoh's people, and also animals, went into an ark which drifted for 7 days. Then the rain washed the sky, and Pharaoh, with the blacksmith, began her reign. They emerged from the ark, built the first village, and the first rains made it possible for the seeds that they planted to grow. Plants and trees grew, and Pharaoh brought into existence animals. Under Pharaoh's guidance and influence, people now experience night and day, the movement of the seasons, the ordering of life. From her own body, Pharaoh created the life-giving Niger River. Man, that that sounded very familiar, right? The flood, ark, 7 days, forces of creation. We got Pemba again in there. See this stuff right here. This is the stuff. If you notice, Pharaoh is a female divinity with a male twin, Coney, who lives in her shadow. Like, there's the duality, right? It's still one. It's the oneness, but there is that feminine and masculine, which dwells in all of us. One is showing outwardly, but the other is in the shadow, always there, right? This is nothing different from what the Bible teaches. This is nothing different from what Hinduism teaches. Nothing different from what a lot of religions or practices or stories. They're all the same story. Different directors. Like, just hear me out. I'm gonna bring one more person into this story because it talks about Pemba. It brings Pemba into their story. But I'm gonna bring one more person into this story, and that's Mangala. All right, it's all tied in. So, but this is still from Mali. It's from a different culture, but this is still from Mali. All right, Mangala is the creator god. From God's egg came a pair of twins, including a rebel, Pemba, who left the egg before he should have. He moved through space, carrying with him a part of his placenta, which would become the earth. Again, you see how Pemba and the earth are related? No matter where Pemba is talked about, Pemba and the earth are related. All right, anyway. Carrying with him a part of his placenta, which would become the earth. Pemba then had incestuous relations with the earth, and the earth was thereby impure. His twin, Pharaoh, was destroyed because of Pemba's acts, his body cut into pieces, the pieces then becoming trees on the earth. Mangala, God, then brought Pharaoh back to life, made a human of him, and sent him to earth with the original ancestors and the first animals and plants in an ark fashioned of the placenta. The ark landed on a mountain. Holy, come on, people. Do you hear me? The ark landed where? On a mountain. The ark carried who? The original ancestors and the first animals. The ark landed on a mountain. So did the other ark land on the mountain. All right, let's get back to it. The ark landed on the mountain. One of the passengers on the ark was a blacksmith. He brought his hammer down on a rock, and rain came. Pharaoh then created the world out of the seeds of the original egg, and the first people planted the earth in turn with their seeds. Pharaoh continued primal struggle with Pemba, his brother. Come on, man. Glory be to the Most High. You can say any name you want, but I'm going to go ahead and say Olodumare and keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Or we can say Mangala. Or we can say Yo. We can say any name. Again, one creator. Same story. One story. One creator, one story. Different directors. I just wanted to throw Mangala in there. Just to give you perspective of Pemba and Pharaoh again. Pemba being the rebel. All of us have that rebel in us. All of us have that flesh. Uh, all of us have that struggle. What is Pharaoh? The creator of the word? The Pharaoh is you, created to a man. He struggles with what? Pemba. Struggles with that rebel that's inside of us, the flesh, the thing that always keeps us away. Man, I don't even want to be on here preaching like this, bro. Man, like, come on though. Like, come on though, for real. Like, how hard is this to recognize that all this is one? One creator, one story, different directors. Like, what? Man, bro. And this is why I don't like the exclusiveness of things. Because that just makes God, the creator, some small being. That story is just what the people in West Asia told. West Asia was connected to, North Africa. Yes, there are black people in the Bible. Yes, a lot of that is African uh, uh, stories and things like that. But all those people shared stories, man. They shared, they traded. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things were shared and traded and accepted And all of it was the same because there's one creator. We're gonna all get this. We're gonna all understand this right here. If one thing out of this channel you gonna get is that there is one creator, one story, different directors. Because all these stories are the same, they just told from a different artistic standpoint because every director is not going to direct one movie, this one screenplay the same way because that's just not how things go. That just makes everyone boring. We're all in the individual. We're all expressing and our individual ways, right? We are all an expression of this source, of this almighty thing. We're all expressing, we're all verbing, right? That's all we do is consume on this planet. We verb, that's all we do. We act and do things and do things and do things. Even when we're sleeping, we're doing something. Even when we're just sitting, we're doing something. We're always moving. All right, back to it. I don't want this video to be too long. And I don't want to be preaching like this too much. But let's get to Pemba. All right. Pemba moves to Earth on an umbilical cord. You hear that? All right. The story's pretty long too. All right. So bear with me. In the heavens, God created two sets of twins. One a primordial pair, Musakaroni, a woman, and Pemba, her brother. The other, a contrasting pair, Faro and her brother. In the interaction of these pairs of twins, the world was brought into being. Yeah, man, because y'all notice these are just energies, because these not even real people. These are energies. These are parts of creation, right? I don't think y'all getting understanding how smart these people were. This is all science. This is everything that I'm saying right here can be explained scientifically, with physics or in any type of chemistry, whatever you want, astrophysics, all of that. All of this can be explained because this is anyway. I mean, let's get back to it because I'm getting off track. The interaction of these pairs of twins, the world was brought into being. Musakaroni revealed her rebelliousness from the outset. Because of her confrontation with God, she and her brother journeyed to the earth by means of an umbilical cord that, when it was severed, broke their ties with the heavens. When they arrived on the earth, the twins indulged in reckless sexual activities. God, seeing this, angrily threw down the tree of the twins. From this action was born a society of giants who were then, in a sacrifice, destroyed by God. Only some dwarfs survived the cataclysm. But God's actions did not deter the twins, who continued with their licentious ways. Musakaroni having sexual relations not only with her brother, but with the earth itself, with the trees, the wind, the rays of the sun. The orgiastic activity became so devastating that brother and sister finally separated from each other and continued their wild behavior. God, watching from the heavens, resolved to cleanse the cosmos. He created a ram, then destroyed it with lightning. It was a sacrifice. God created the second pair of twins, a boy and his sister, Faro. Now the set of twins would be joined as God sent this from heaven in a golden canoe in which was contained the possibilities for the creation of humans and the animals that would one day populate the earth. Man, I don't think y'all hear me, man. Musakaroni continued to defy, preparing the dwarves to rebel, teaching them, instructing them. As she did this, her own body began to transform. She became uglier. Her body bent. This made Musakaroni jealous. There she is, she jealous again. And she sought to turn men against Pharaoh. In the meantime, sending emissaries to the heavens to find an elixir of youth. But these emissaries were destroyed by God. Glory to God. Musakaruni continued her struggle with Pharaoh. Got that struggle again. Luring men from her, having sexual relations with them, then destroying them. Again, God determined to purify the earth. He sent waters from heavens, causing floods that drowned the people on the earth. Musakaroni was herself destroyed in the flood. Another sacrifice. Pharaoh took the golden canoe and rescued animals and humans. As the era of Musakaroni came to an end and that of Pharaoh began, the ram that had been sacrificed in heaven was sent to the earth, where it was once more sacrificed by Pharaoh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, people. All those stories from one group, from one place, Mali, a group of people, you know. But you take all that in, right? Delve into it. Listen deep, meditate on it, try to understand everything that was said in that, because all that relates to us humans. And I'm not even trying to be no race thing. All that relates to humans. If you really look at it's all telling us something here. We all struggle. We all have a struggle with something. But man, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna sit on here and preach to y'all. You know what I'm saying? You can get that yourself. But what we gonna do is close this out with a nice relaxation. You know what I'm saying? So take a nice deep breath. And as you exhale, count to 5. And then keep doing this. And then count to, inhale, exhale, count to 4. Inhale, exhale, count to 3. Until you get to 1. And then you're going to be relaxed. And just sit there in that relaxed period. That relaxed state for a bit. And just ponder and think. And ask yourself those questions. Why am I so angry? Why do I get jealous? Why do I do all these? Musakaroni, Faro, Pemba, Tariliko. All of these things are in you. Right? Right? I mean, just how it is. But anyway, my peoples, I hope you enjoyed this. I will be doing more of these because I love African cosmology. I love African stories. All of these stories I got today were told by a lot of, ancestors, oral tradition. That's how stories are passed down. But all of this is on Oxford Press, Oxford University Press. You can get these stories. Harold Schwab made a book, Dictionary of African Mythology. It's where a lot of these stories are held. They're everywhere. They're out there. You just gotta, be on your game and look for it. People who say, "Oh, I didn't know." No, it's out there. There's no excuse. You just didn't look for it. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. The narrative that we don't have any stories from West Africa or Africa at all, because everyone thinks Egypt has all the stories, but they don't. But anyway, I don't want to ramble on. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe and share this. Like the video, but most importantly, comment. Like, let me know what you thought of this. Should I do more? I plan on doing more, but I need feedback from y'all. Let me know if y'all like this or not. Peace and blessings. And thank you, cousin Shell. Shell from the block. Y'all, it's my cuz showing all the love. Thank you for being here, motivating, keeping me going. You feel me? But then, and I'm gonna keep doing this for y'all. But thank you for listening. Like, share, comment, and all that good stuff. We out here.